Man, just talking nonsense. Is Sam here?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
had a lot of sleep. I'll cut you some slack.
Man, nah. Nah, I'm so dead. Okay. All right, let's see. Sam, you go forward. I'm just a little bit slow here.
Sure.
Ah, man.
All right. So I was watching Pfizer.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Like the weekly and the monthly are both down. So I mean, I'm only gonna take this as a short if it breaks 44.54. But the issue I have with this is that the magnitude isn't big enough.
Hmm.
It's in the middle of the rotting formation, so I don't know. I'm on the fence about.
Uh,
I'm also looking at mRNA. Um, the only thing is with mRNA is that the monthly and the weekly they conflict each other. However, if you go long according to the strat, the weekly will turn green. So
yeah.
I mean, it's a possibility. Just not sure about it yet. Need to see how it trades in the day. TMC, I was looking at TMC as well. It's a new stock, so I'm really unaware of like how it's going to trade. And also, you got a strong natural resistance at $10, so I'm not too sure how it's going to react there. If it does hit $10, if it does break $10,
Hmm.
I might short it.
Yeah.
If
Pause here. Let me
if
open a
any shorts are
parenthesis.
available.
Yeah. You see, these are stocks that are new. Okay, the stocks that are new. It's insane if somebody thinks that the inventory is well established enough, so you go long and you can profit out of it. It is IPO or even SPAC, so public starts to buy. There should be sellers, which sellers are the big whales. They are not normal retail traders. So the whole market is bearish. You see that green one? That's just a short fucking squeeze. They want to sell stock to people, so they need higher price. They squeeze it, they sell it higher, and then drop back down. If anything, this is short for me. If you can look at short, you can see already it is SSR. Like this is an insane situation to be in. But so new stocks after SPAC or IPO, at least for a full round of like 3 months, a full round of 3 months, then you shouldn't touch them. Hood, I just started to trade it like 2 weeks ago after IPO day. Sorry, just I want to just add this one.
Nvidia's in time frame continuity on the short side. It's at the top of our broadening formation too.
Uh-huh.
Um, and the only thing I don't like about Nvidia really
Mm.
is that in the last 2 weeks it's been just bouncing, or the last 3 weeks it's just been bouncing around, between 219 and 228. So it's been bouncing around this $10. However, once it breaks, it's going to break hard, I think, because
Mm.
people are buying and selling, buying and selling, buying and selling the last 3 weeks. And if it breaks, if it breaks 221 and continues breaking after 219, then it's going to fall pretty hard. So I personally would like to keep it on watch.
Mm.
And, for a $200 stock, I mean, the spread is only 12 cents, which I believe is okay. But that's just my personal view.
Yeah.
You also got to understand that the stock moves on an average of $6 a day. So I mean, I think, if you're in on the right move,
Mm.
you could profit heavily on it.
This stock is a wolf in a cover and coat of a sheep. This stock is not cheap. This stock is still a blue chip company that they did reverse split. So so what? No, actually they did split, not reverse split. They did split. So the behavior and the market maker and the players, everything is the same. It's cheaper, obviously, but it's not behaving like a cheap stock. You know, like you cannot compare it with Futu. They were in the same range, not anymore. They were in the same range, but it's not Futu. You know, it's absolutely different. That's just what I wanted to add to this. I mean, you all know very
Yeah.
well this, but you know.
I had a firm holdings,
Mm.
but I don't really like it. I mean, its ATR is freaking massive. It's like $12, $11. But I just yeah, I don't know yet. I don't really know any like I just there's a gap it could fill, but you know, I really don't, you know, I don't know. I'm gonna keep it on watch. I don't have a game plan on it yet, but I just I really right now that's the feeling I have right now. So I just don't know about it. Snap is a good one, but the problem with Snap right now is it's not getting enough attention.
Snap, hold on,
And
Snap.
again, in the last month and a bit, it's been you know in this like range,
Yeah,
which I don't like that.
ugly.
So but the time frame continuity is all red.
Yeah.
So
I
if
mean,
it can,
you're in the range.
if it can 70, if it could lose $70, you can just tell. Like if you look back on in August, it bounced off of like $70 for a few days, and then kind of tried to work its way back up. Today or yesterday, the day before, on Monday and Tuesday, it bounced off that almost the same level, and then yesterday it just made a nice doji like a Momo. So if it could lose $70,
Yeah.
you're gonna get a nice drop.
Yeah.
And
So-
you can also tell like on previous like on around if you look at let's say August 10th or sorry July 10th, it made a high, right? Like it made a 52-week high, and then it came down to about 69 something, 69.50. Then tried to come back up, but didn't reach the high. Like it didn't even come close. You know what I mean? There's a few dollars short. So that just shows weakness, where it's just like it's not, you know, it's not gonna, you know, it's not a long play. It's a short play. And so I feel like if you look at the tops from, let's say, you know, all of July or all of August, the tops are getting, you know, they're getting weaker and weaker, you know, slowly, right? Like you can tell it's 77.91, and you can tell 76.82, then 75.83, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like if it could lose, you know, $70, you're gonna get a nice drop.
Yeah. So let me add something about Snap, Sam. You know, about the direction. We are on the same page. It's short, and it has been a 2-1-2 bearish reversal on weekly, and then you can see that it since $73, 73.33, it has been short, and then we are more than $2, $3 lower than that price. I mean, it bounced back a little bit, but we went $3 lower. On the weekly, you can see that on the 8th of August and 16th of August, we have these two nasty candles. That these two conclude all of this one alone is a broadening formation. Okay, it concludes everything from its before and after. But there is an issue bigger than like the bigger picture has a bigger issue. You know that rip that on 19 of 7, yeah, we are stuck in that one. So we are actually stuck in a mother bar. The biggest effort that market could do was on 8th of August to get out of this thing, but it just got rejected in a nasty form, and it pulled back in the same week and became short. That's the ATH that you just talked about. So not ATH, the 52-week high. So anyhow, so what we can see here, the best thing that can happen, it loses the tail of yesterday. And then we will see from 70.81, the tail of yesterday, to 69.84, the tail of 2 days ago, week of 2 days ago, we could have our magnitude. If it loses that one, then it is the time to get in it heavily. But market will bounce back first, destroy anyone that is shorting, and then drop. It may happen even 3:40 in the afternoon, like Tesla. Me and Brent, we were trying to short that bastard, but nothing happened. Like I got slaughtered a couple of times, forgot about it. Then at 158, it broke. And it broke the low. So it could be one of those days, but these are the levels to go after. And but what I don't like is that yesterday it tried to break that level of 70, 69, 80, and it bounced back in. That's what I don't like about it. If it was lower, I would set alert anyway, and I put it on my watch list. But that's something that I really don't like about Snap. That this area is a slaughterhouse. You get involved, the market could rip on your face like 50 cents in one candle if it fails to break. So, it was just a note to add. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I noticed that as well.
Mm.
But the one thing about the mother bar is in my opinion, yes, we shouldn't play mother bars. However, it tried to break it already. So
And what was
I
the
find
result?
mother bars more. Well, it came back into the mother bar. However, it doesn't mean that. What I find when the stock tries to break, at least if it breaks the mother bar, comes back in, it's not as. I'm not saying it's not as effective, but it's just not as effective as a mother bar that's stuck in the mother bar. Do you know what I mean? Like it's made an
Exactly.
attempt, but it's back in.
Yeah. So based on this list that you have read so far, what are your favorite? What is your favorites?
I like. To be honest with you, I really don't have a strong favorite. Like I like Nvidia if it can break a certain level. Same with Snap if it can break a certain level. It's all reactionary things. I might even play INDP.
INDP.
Just on small small shares for a long.
Oh my holy pivot machine gun of this thing, man. Like you're up to 10. I mean, not up to $10, but $9 would be the eventual and the obvious bounce if it gets there. The 200
Yeah, there's no
DMA.
shorts. There's no shorts, so for me, I can't bother.
Yeah. Also, RKLB. I have been observing this little junk for last couple of days since last Friday. I have been playing with this thing. Now it's a $15 stock with the ATR of $2.30. Yeah, so it moves. It's cheap. So if you get a break, or if you get involved with the tear, you can easily buy 500 shares of this thing, no problem whatsoever. So this is a good one to play with, and especially that today I can see that it's like yesterday it was on 5 million, but one thing that today I cannot see the volume today. For some reason, I cannot see pre-market volume. It doesn't have volume at all today. But yesterday it didn't have neither, and look what happened. And the day before yesterday it didn't have volume, and look what it happened. Today I'm seeing it as a good short. And obviously my level would be 1567, break up this level and go short. And yeah, and I think it's gonna happen in the first 5 minutes. So whenever it drops lower than pre-market low and yesterday's close, whenever it drops there, my alert is there. I go in, unless it is late today, and then which I'm going to ignore it. Yeah. So and then AMC is on the short list. Obviously, I don't need to say that. It's a 2-2 continuation on a massive move. Support is still on the short list. Something is wrong with support. The spread. First of all, I cannot trade this at the moment. Nothing from level 1 is visible. Maybe it's my platform. I'm going to open and close it again. You have the spread 6 cents spread right now, and sorry, 30 cent spread. 30 cent spread.
On what stock, sorry?
Support SPRT. $0.30 spread, but this spread will become 3 to 5 cents, 2 to 5 cents at the open. So yeah, this is a good one for short. Obviously, you look at the flat top yesterday, how clean it is, and right today is breaking, is gapping heavy, and obviously none of these people that shorted in pre-market are happy if it goes higher than yesterday's close. We came down today from $12.39, and we went down to $10 something, $10.80. No one is happy if it goes higher. So I'm just expecting this thing to go keep breaking, keep going lower, especially that there are not significant levels ahead. You know, my magnitude is $9. If it loses $10, my magnitude is $10. But obviously, until then, $10 is my psychological level to get out all 10, 11, 10, 12 within my last price to keep the stock. Not even $10 round. But when it breaks $10, I'm on board. And Snap. So these three, they were follow through from yesterday, and that's it. There's nothing else that I'm interested in today, and even may not pay attention to the whole market again. One thing that I wanted to see is my Gmail for any potential 2 revs with high volume today. Fresh high volume. 7 a.m. ATER and Apple 3 in the morning. Fuck. Yeah, these two that are the only ones that came out.
I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah. So let me see ATR. ATR is the one that Andrew made a whole bunch of money on it. You remember, Brent?
On which one?
ATR.
Oh, ATER?
Yeah.
I think so, ATER or something.
Yeah. It's crazy. I don't have anything on my long list unless something with 20 million volume.
I don't know. Microsoft could be interesting today. It's getting to all-time highs, so it might
Let me
kind
see
of,
what Apple
fake
says.
around there. Because Apple was a disaster yesterday or something.
Oh, yeah, man. It's so ugly. It was so ugly. So,
Well, they had
Facebook.
that event that apparently bombed.
Yeah, but the event was a
Yesterday.
success. The event was a success.
Was it?
Oh,
I heard
yeah.
that it wasn't. Because there was nothing really new except for the iWatch or whatever.
No, Apple 13, iPhone 13, and the new features of the Apple, the iOS, the newer version. That was the thing that was happening. And whatever that's happening today, all of the freaking the queues that are in decision, and they look like they keep gonna grind in this way. we have a 2-2 rev in $1. We have a 2-2 no. In $2, we have a $1.80. We have a 2-2 rev on a Square. Microsoft, as you mentioned, oops, what happened? Microsoft is ripping at ATH, but do you think one stock is enough to just take the whole family of Qs up? Because Qs doesn't look like it's gonna go higher. But even if Microsoft was, look at that, like 60 cents in 1 second on Microsoft. But anyhow, so it could be gap and drop on Microsoft. It's a very tricky situation, you know.
Spread's not that great right now.
No.
It could be a short.
Yeah, it could be a gap and drop because Qs are not good. The only Facebook is, I'm seeing Facebook as a full short. Like for me, Facebook is a short today. So Facebook is short, Apple is short, Square is short, everyone is short. Like Microsoft wanna be long, okay, go F yourself. You know. So it's a.
All right. I gotta hit the head here. I'm gonna take off here for a bit for the open. Are you guys staying on the call?
Yeah, I will
Join
stay in
in
the
a
call.
little
At least
later.
me and Ale will be. I don't know about Sam. When he comes, I will ask him.
Yeah.
All right.
You stay or you go, Sam?
No, I'm staying.
Ah, all right. So Brent, yeah, keep it green, brother. And what are your watches,
All right.
by the way? Yeah,
See you
sure.
guys.
What do you think? What are you looking at?
AMC, Microsoft, and Apple probably.
Take a third eye, no, the fourth actually eye on Facebook. It's in a very good spot.
Oh fuck! That spread is. I would never touch that right now.
What,
With
Facebook?
that spread. Yeah.
Yeah,
If it gets a little bit better into the open, it's possible. Yeah.
yeah, it's pre-market and it's just 43 cents. Isn't it normal for Facebook? The worst case scenario
I
of
don't
Facebook on Facebook is always 40 cents.
Yeah, I don't like those higher stocks sometimes like that. But anyways,
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah,
Were you taking it short there?
yeah. On Hulk after Hulk break, and 73.76, I will be short.
You know, one stock that I'm also looking at is Trox, TROX.
Yeah.
For a long.
TROX. Ooh, juicy. Yeah. But I don't like the long wick. Okay.
8,000 volume. Ooh. It's gonna rip.
Yeah, Trox is also. Let me see the float here. Yeah, 113 million float. It's not crazy.
All right. Good
Okay,
luck,
take
guys.
care, brother.
I'll be back on in a bit.
Yeah, all right.
Look at Nvidia just shot up. Holy.
I was waiting for your reaction.
Yeah, frick, man. That
Yeah,
was a short bias. But I mean, like, fuck.
yeah.
I really don't have a favorite play today, which kind of sucks, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's gonna open. Let me. My brain is super slow today, so it's dangerous for me. I'm gonna be trading RK LB. I will be trading with cautiously with half half R. Everything is short. Trucks look like a good long. Trucks look like a good long though.
Hey, question.
Yeah.
What's the difference between the SQQQ and the QQQ?
So these are the different indexes, different formula, but also the weight of the basket is different. You need to check what is the weight of the basket index, and the difference between two. We have TQQ, TQQQ, and SQQQ. Support didn't open. I told you there's something wrong with this thing. Maybe they halted for some reason. Is market slow for you as well, or it's just my connection?
I think it might just be your connection.
Ah, okay.